What's going on, everybody? Well, it's cold and flu season, and a lot of people are worried about getting sick, and a lot of people are worried about the coronavirus and stuff like that. And so I figured I would go ahead and share a recipe for an ancient Vietnamese tea that was passed on to me from my mother, that was passed on to her from a woman she knew that was actually from Vietnam. This is thousands of years old. It has an extremely high vitamin C content. So I might as well share it with you guys. I might have made a video on this about a year ago, but I don't know for sure. And I've got a lot of new subscribers, so I figured I would just make another one. But in order to make this tea, you're going to need some ingredients. One of which happens to be 1 lemon or 2, depending on how much of this you make. Right now, I'm actually going to be using a 3-quart pot. So right now I only need 1 lemon, 1 navel orange. You're going to want ginger root itself, not an extract or anything. And usually what you want to do is you want to get about the size of your palm, kind of like that. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit stronger on the ginger. So we're going to do 3 little pieces like this. You're going to need turbinado raw sugar. This stuff right here, okay? Now, don't use any other sugar than this particular sugar because it doesn't benefit you in any way unless you use this sugar, mostly because a lot of them don't have the natural, qualities that the raw sugar has. And then, obviously, you're going to need water. Now, I'm using bottled water for this. You can use faucet water. You can use anything you feel like, but you're going to need water to make this tea. And it's pretty simple to make. Basically, you take the ginger root and you slice it all the way up. You can dice it. You can do anything you want, just like that. And then you add it immediately to the pot right after you're done slicing it. And you're going to do the same thing with the orange and the lemon. How you slice it is up to you. But I figured I would show you this step by step on how I do it. If you're not good with knife skills, take your time. You don't want to cut a finger off. So, and by the way, a really good knife is something that really comes in handy. This is a mini chef's knife. It's actually a Torjito Flash. So this was actually a very expensive knife. This was given to me by a professional chef of 24 plus years. So it's one of those, when you got to use it, you got to use it. Make sure you take your stickers off, by the way, from when you purchase them. And then the one thing, make sure that you still don't have your branch pit on there. And you're basically going to slice this and add this to the pot just the same. Now there is one more ingredient that I do not have that is really hard to get in Montana. There's only one store that I know of that sells it, and right now I'm waiting for them to get their shipment in, and that happens to be kumquats. And you add about a handful of kumquats. Make sure you add them whole, don't slice them up. But you get the lemon in there. That gives you your extreme citrus flavor. Then you get your massive vitamin C. Like I said, make sure you take your little pit piece off. So I usually just stick the knife right in there, pull it off. You can use your finger if you want to. Totally up to you. Make sure there's no sticker on it, because after all, you don't want the sticker on when you go ahead and throw this into the pot. So slice that up just like that. Now that that's sliced, we're going to go ahead and put this in there just like that. Kind of fan it out like this, okay? And the reason why is because when you add your raw sugar, you're going to be adding 1 cup of raw sugar, and you're basically going to sprinkle it over the top. Now I have to do this twice because I'm using a 1/2 cup measuring cup. So we'll just fill that one up just like that. And go ahead and add that in. And then go ahead and fill it up with water. Your water is going to help dissolve your sugar as you pour it in. Now I'm going to turn my burner on, and with this particular tea, it takes, as my burner is fighting with me and doesn't want to light, there it goes. So with this particular tea, you bring it to a boil, and right after it comes to a boil, you reduce the flame to let it simmer. And you simmer it for a minimum of 1 hour before you even drink it. If you want maximum strength, you cover it and you simmer it for 6 hours, okay? And it makes one super strong tea. Colds, flus, sinus issues, all kinds of stuff like that, overnight, gone. In most cases. It depends on how healthy you are. For me personally, you guys know how me and my wife eat, so we are extremely healthy on the spectrum of healthy eating compared to most other people. So you might have to make this and drink it 2 days in a row, but the most important factor that you remember is that you let it simmer for 1 hour before you drink it, and 6 hours for maximum strength. And then the most important factor is you need to remember, when you go to sleep, do not yank the covers off you, because this will actually help you sweat out whatever kind of crud you're dealing with, okay? So if you can't get kumquats, don't worry about it. You don't absolutely need them for the recipe, but it is really good to have them with the recipe. You can alter this a little bit here and there depending on what you want to do, but it's better just to drink it as I just made it, all right? So you guys take care. Stay healthy. Let me know if this helped you out in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're interested. Share the video with a friend. If you liked anything on it, leave a like on it. And don't forget your notification bell, all right? You guys take care. I'll see you later.